Hi and welcome to the video. I'm Dame and this is Dame Over, and today we're having a look at the medic class again for the CTE, taking a look at the other option for primary weapon, the General Liu Rifle. In the CTE currently, this rifle has two variants available. This could all change when the full DLC drops because everything is subject to change in the CTE, and in these clips I've chosen to use the factory variant. After playing with this weapon for a while, it seems like it's a complete carbon copy of the Selbstlader 1906, which is the weapon you unlock after reaching level 10 with the medic. I've done a review on this weapon before, so I'll leave a link to that video in the description if you want to check it out, but the main problem I had with it was that it's got so few bullets in the mag. I tend to steer clear of those weapons that really reduce your ability to stay in the fight for an extended period of time, and although the reload speed on the General Liu is actually pretty quick, it's still not as fast as the Selbstlader 1906, which for me was still too slow. Now, lots of players absolutely love the Selbstlader, and I imagine they'll like the General Liu as well. Having that extra bullet in the mag does seem to make quite a big difference when you're in the middle of a firefight, but more often than not I found I was using every single bullet I had to shut down one opponent, which is a plus and negative point for this weapon. If you're one-on-one against someone and your shooting is good, you're going to win the fight regardless, unless you come up against something like a shotgun or an incredibly fast SMG like the Automatico. The General Liu is a 3-shot kill up to about 45 meters, which matches that of the Selbstlader M1916, the Selbstlader 1906 and the Mondragon, meaning you don't always have to rush in. You've got the option of sitting back a bit from the action and picking people off from distance. If you do get into close quarters and need to take advantage of the General Liu's fast fire rate at 300, the recoil is very easy to control when you're aiming down the sight and you're hip firing. There isn't really much upwards kick, it tends to go to the left and to the right a bit more, but with a little bit of practice this is super easy to keep dead center. The speed at which you can shut people down is actually quite surprising, and I suppose having the smaller magazine means that it nerfs the gun somewhat, in a similar way to the Selbstlader 1906, so it doesn't become too overpowered. But it's nice to have another option that you can push in closer with. The Selbstlader seems to work a bit better over range, but the General Liu is more for those mid to short range engagements. Well, this is what I've found from my experience at least. As I've said before in my CTE videos, these guns seem to have been added to sort of fill a gap in the market, and with the General Liu, I can't really figure out what that is, considering it is basically a copy and paste of the Selbstlader 1906. I know I keep saying it, but they are so similar in utility and style of play that there doesn't really seem to be much of a point in it being added to the game. This gun would work well for those players that like to sit back and take their time a little bit more. If, like me, you like to rush in a bit and require more bullets in your magazine because you're more likely to miss, then this gun probably isn't the one for you. But it will suit a lot of people very well. I'd recommend using it for smaller game types where you can control the infantry action a little bit more. Something like domination or team deathmatch would make this weapon far more usable. So those are my thoughts on the General Liu Rifle. I'd like to know, sorry, just Liu, toilet, you know what I mean. If you guys have used this weapon, then I'd like to know what you think of it. What other weapons in the CTE have you enjoyed using as well? So if you had a good time, then be sure to hit that like button, as it really does help the channel out and will help me make more content for you guys in the future. If you're new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share this video with whoever and wherever you like, and until next time, that's Dame Over. Peace.